Hey everybody, and thank you for joining me, and welcome to this very special presentation. I'm excited to be here with you guys to tell you about your manifesting potential. So, as you guys know, I've had a channel on YouTube for quite some time to do with manifesting, and I always get questions about how to manifest better and more and all of that stuff. And it's never really, I'm trying to get the mic right. It's never really quite a easy answer because it changes with season. And with Mars going direct today, I'm going to open up this topic again, and I'm going to do a series of videos on YouTube and on Vimeo that will help you prepare. And I think I'll post this to Facebook as well. So today what we're going to take a look at is where our starting point is. Now, these videos are timeless, but they are made during the Capricorn direct season, which is Capricorn direct Mars, Capricorn direct Saturn, and Capricorn direct Pluto, right? So this is a huge amount of energy that is behind us, and we want to know how to use it correctly. So I've already filmed this video that you're seeing here. That's on Vimeo in a very special playlist called Manifesting. And so this is the Tree of Life spread. This is a set of clarifiers. I did 3 clarifiers in that video. And here is a very special message that we picked for that. And that was, I treat myself with unconditional love. And it says, I am precious being loved by the universe. As I incarnate the love I have for myself, so too does the universe. Okay, so what we're going to be talking about in this series is how to manifest correctly, because there's a lot of information flying around, and the answer to it is it's experience. Just like anything else, the more that you do it, the more you understand the different ways in which you can do it and what is the appropriate approach. It's not hocus pocus. It's not, well, it is difficult in a sense that you need to practice, but it's very organic and should come to you naturally. So what we're going to do today with Mars moving direct in Capricorn, we're going to do some timeless readings. As I said, I did this reading on Vimeo for you guys already. This is an alignment spread. So when we're talking about the Tree of Life, we're dealing with the chakra system, we're dealing with our energy manifest into the universe, and so we are taking a snapshot of what's going on in our physical body and the energy around us. And then I clarified with some of these cards to look at this deeper, so you guys can go check that out no matter when you are watching. This is a good video for you to see. So the idea is that we're going to start with some information, and I prepped myself for today's video with this, so this helps me to understand where everybody is, what's going on for everyone. So maybe I'll keep this card as our joint motto. I was gonna pick one for every single sign, but I think that I'll stick to this. Maybe we'll pick an angel card for everyone else. Okay, so hopefully that will work for you. So I don't know. So my idea was that I'm gonna pick one planet card for every single sign, and I'm gonna pick a zodiac sign card for every single sign as well. Well, we'll do the order this way, and then what I'm gonna do is do a mini reading for every single one of you so that you can figure out what is the best use of energy at this time. I also want to mention that I'm starting a couple different series on YouTube. So one of them is the Karma series. You guys had a really good response to that. So that is going to be more to do with alignment, whereas this is going to be to do with manifesting. There's another series called Love Sessions, and that's going to be talking about love topics. All of these series are meant to be timeless, which means that they are to be used whenever you need them, whenever you need the energy and the information. If you have suggestions on what you want to see in the series, please let me know. One other thing to mention is when you get the Vimeo packages, I don't think you guys know this, but if you get the buy all or the whole playlist, when I add videos, you will get those videos for free included in your package. Specifically with this series, which is kind of like a course on manifesting. It's the groundwork for a course for manifesting. With this series, basically, we're going to start at 5 videos, and so we don't rush, so we do a good job. And then we will add in extra videos later on. And if I add extra videos beyond 5, the price of the series will go up, right? And so that's when everyone who paid the current rate, they will keep that rate and they will get the bonus videos. So you have a little incentive to get those videos early. Anyway, I'm excited about this, and it finally came together in the right way, and I've been waiting for it to do so. And it's Mars direct. Hey girl, hey. So Mars is direct in Capricorn. We'll do a dedicated video for the astrology another day. I just want to do tarot right now. But Mars is direct in Capricorn at 28 degrees. This is the exalted point of Mars. So I put on my Instagram, if you go back in my Instagram, you'll find it, a roller coaster ride. It's that point at the top of the roller coaster. I'm scared of heights, so I never go on them. I love those videos because I feel safe and I go through the experience without really having to be up so high. But yeah, so it's that point at the top of the curve where you're about to drop into a series of very fast moving experiences. And so I thought this was the appropriate time to kind of present this to you guys, and we can work through it. Hopefully you guys have fun with it. I'm having fun putting it together for you. And so let's start. How does that sound? So I'm thinking like I'm going to just pick the cards that are one on top of the other. I'm not going to deny anybody Venus. So I'm going to put the planets back in so that each sign can experience whichever planet it needs. And then I'll pick 3 cards from the Art of Love Tarot, and I'll pick a Grace card to give some kind of added information into, not Grace card, the Angel card, to add some information. But maybe we can reaffirm this. This is from a Louise Hay deck. I love Louise Hay, and it's so sad that we lost her. So I mentioned a couple days on Instagram a couple days ago that real manifestation really begins with gratitude. And Louise Hay is the architect of gratitude, as you guys know. She was the troubadour. She really grounded a lot of metaphysics, made it practical and accessible. And so I really recommend this deck. I think they've put out like 3 or 4 decks by her, and they're just beautiful. So these are the Heart Thought cards, and I'm enjoying them a lot. So we picked this on Vimeo, but I want to share it with you guys to just join in so everybody's having fun. And on Vimeo, we repeat it. Hopefully you can repeat it here with me as well. I treat myself with unconditional love, okay? And so in the back, we have this message. I am a precious being loved by the universe. As I increase the love I have for myself, so does the universe. And given the cards that we got on Vimeo, it was just really, really something special, because we came out with the Queen of Swords, which was the energy of self-sustainability, empowerment, personal empowerment, really kind of stepping into who we are. Whether you're a man or a woman, hopefully she can guide us, or she can guide all of us as an archetype to become more of ourselves. Okay, so let's take a look at the zodiac sign cards. So the first sign that we're going to read for, and if anybody wants to do time caps, greatly appreciated. I know it's kind of a long intro, but there's a lot to say, right? And I really want to encourage you guys to tell me if you guys want a crystal grid in that Vimeo package, if you guys want Reiki, whatever energy you need to help to manifest through the next month and beyond, let me know and I will set something up. I'll get crystals, I'll do Reiki, I'll do ASMR if you want, whatever helps you manifest. I'll help you understand. And that first video that I just did, I'm really proud of it. Super happy. It explores the dynamics of the feminine and the masculine and how they're interacting at this time. And it got a little raunchy and a little funny. So I hope you can kind of forgive me for that. Okay, so 10 minutes in, sorry for the long intro. Somebody please do time caps, because the impatient ones will not last. And thank you for sticking around and checking this out. So the first sign that we're going to take a look at, so the intention of this is basically to give every single sign some insight into where they can manifest, or how they can manifest the best right now, okay? And that will change over the next month, because as Saturn moves direct and then we lead into Pluto direct, that will definitely change and transform. Oh, we do have autofocus. Let's turn that off before my camera. This is, as you guys know, I'm battling with an older computer, and it has its own mind. It's like, no, I told you to do this, do it the way I say. Okay, so the first sign is Pisces. So hey Pisces, so I'll read this through a few times, but after a while I'll stop, like after a few videos. This energy is wistful, endlessly loving, compassionate, and forgiving. It confuses and softens resolve. Okay, so Pisces, if you have sun, moon, and rising Pisces, this message is for you. So let's pick a planet that is guiding you. You guys got Venus. Hey girl, hey. Pisces, season of love. I'm not looking at the astrology now. We'll do that separate, okay? I don't have a lot of workspace, but I really want to keep this up here, so you guys have a point of reference and I can refer it if we need. So we'll pick 6 cards for Pisces and Venus. So Venus is your primary energy manifest through this season. It's the planet of compassion and love, the part of you that desires beauty, success, indulgence, and valuables. And so one thing that I can say about Pisces right now is that there's this giving over of the self for other people that has to stop, because I feel as though in some way you have to defend for yourself. You have to, I'm gonna fix these weird, let's see, I have to be gentle, or there we go. So that's as good as we're gonna get the screen. That's okay. Fighting through it. This is my North Node was conjunct the Mercury retrograde this season in Leo. So hey girl, hey. Back to Pisces. Sorry guys. So okay. So Pisces, you guys have this energy to do with love, and it's all about self-love. It's really about self-love for all the signs, but for you it really has to do with not giving over to the other and more standing your ground. I think that one thing that I'll tell you right away from Pisces, one particular Pisces friend that I'm really thinking about right now, is that she's bombarded. She's a Pisces Aquarius though, so you know that Lilith transit is a part of that, but being bombarded by information and other people's energy to the point that you have no other recourse but to say stop. You have to in some way, in order to focus your love and in order to have enough love for yourself. Pisces denying saying no to love. No, I want to love everyone. I want to welcome everyone into my heart. That's a wonderful motto, but you're burning out. And I feel like in some way you have to draw the line, even with people you love, even with people who mean you no harm. I feel like you have to very much watch how you talk about things to yourself, how you communicate. That's the devil right here. How you communicate with yourself and what you are permissive of, because this is going to get really intense for you through this month. Here are 3 cards, 4 cards, 6 cards. Okay, we can handle it. We'll go fast though. So we have the teacher, which is the Hierophant, same card as here. So there's this kind of pressure. Pressure is going to be your teacher through this month. So applied pressure is going to teach you that you're carrying too many different things and that you have to stop. The next message is the 6 of Trees, 6 of Pentacles, the same card as here. Let me show you I'll have it pop up here. Beautiful card. It's all about being fair. Pisces, it's if you're giving 95% and the other person is giving 5, in a Pisces mind, that's fair. And so in some way, this is a part of the learning. You're being squished through a tunnel in which you have to pay attention to you, and you're so defiant of that energy because you really want to be sure that you can manifest for everyone around you. You want to take on my energy, you want to take on another person's energy, and you're welcoming everything in until it becomes a tornado inside of your head. And Venus is like, I don't know if you guys know this about Venus, but Venus is a little bit of like an attitude transit. She has a lot to do with, like, you know, she's a girl boss, you know. She really has her ducks in a row and she doesn't let anyone mess with her. And I think Pisces is going to be taking that energy on, hopefully. We have the King of Hearts, the healer. This is Pisces as well, but also Scorpio and Cancer. And so in some way, I feel like this is water and fire energy, right? So water and fire, the inspirational water energy, very, very beautiful. And so I feel as though in this respect, it's like basically think about fire and water. You're trying to make tea. Imagine trying to warm your water but having little flames spread out for everybody else. How long will it take for you to boil the water so that you can make tea? It's going to take forever. And so I feel like in some way, the concentrated energy of your fire, it just needs to kind of form this kind of point. The next message is the universe. And so, like I said, pounding energy in your head telling you you have to stop. You have to stop giving away your energy so you can learn this lesson. The next message is the moon. There's your card. This also came up in the Vimeo reading. We have a little peek hole at this secret garden. I love this stuff. Okay, so the moon. Okay, so with the moon, I think that it's kind of you play with paradox. Pisces dances with paradox and has to reconcile it within their heart. You close your eyes to the truth in order to push a fifth dimensional thing into the third dimension. People talk about this stuff a lot right now. I mentioned that in the Vimeo reading a lot more. But it's basically, yeah, fifth dimensional reasoning in a third dimension, and you're trying to kind of balance it all together, you know, or multiverse stuff, like another universe, whatever it is that's coming through. You're trying to live with both at once, which is the Piscean way, but also at the same time, if the universe, I think, is teaching you now to isolate and to solidify, which is kind of counter to your energy. It'll be cool to see this in the astrology when we do it another time. And the other card is the Two of Hearts, or union. So love comes through when you can focus. Two, right? You and someone else. So you, another aspect of you and your partner. This needs to focus in, and a little spoiler here for the Vimeo, this is looking like it's coming through. In the seat of Venus, we have the star. The star represents soulmates. So I think very much like there's a lot of pressure on you at this time there's a lot of pressure on you at this time to let go of your habits. It's not that your habits are bad, it's just that your habits are antiquated. And in some way, you can go back to them when you learn the lesson. That's the message. And then you have play. It doesn't have to be so serious. You can figure it out, and you can figure it out. The initial shock and awe of this experience will be the resistance that you feel to listening to the universe that's telling you to pick only one or two options, because you're going to continue fight to pick as many options as possible until it becomes that tornado that you can't stand. You won't be able, you'll be so frustrated by this, especially if you're towards Aquarius. And Lilith is going to make it that much worse. So all of you Pisces who are near Aquarius, watch out, like really watch out. We'll talk about it more later. Leave me comments and questions if you guys want to know. Oops, I forgot. Well, I shuffled. That's okay. Whatever. So here we go. So we have next Libra. So if somebody can time cap that, try to keep a time cap in one row. That will help a lot. If somebody's kind to do that, maybe I'll send them a free video or something. Anyway, so let's take a look at the planetary cards. So you have Venus again. Maybe I didn't shuffle. Maybe I shuffled the wrong ones, but Libra's got Venus. So Libra in love, really nice for Libra season, because this is the prelude to Libra season. And I feel like it's not Virgo. That Virgo is the vehicle, it's the wagon through which everything is being created as it manifests in Libra. So I think the real showstopper will be when the Sun and Mercury move into Libra. We still have Venus retrograde through October and November. So for you, Libra, that's really important, because Venus will be both in Scorpio and Venus and Libra going through October and November. What that means is that you're closing out situations and emerging new. And that includes a lot of hard work and dedication, really setting forward and picking what the right direction for you is, what the right direction to commit to, what the right direction to put your money down on, put your time down on for. Let's take a look at 6 cards, quick messages. 10 of Angels, Sun in Gemini. So a relationship with a Gemini, this is the card of surrender. Okay, and so I feel as though this surrender card is conveying that in some way you have to let go of the past, and that you have to really be fresh. And I think you're going to really like it, although some of you may be apprehensive to make that decision initially, but I feel like you will be fresh in this season. Fresh, the word is fresh. It's like excited, you know, something bad happens, just like a kid, you'll forget about it if something bad has happened, not now, and you will start fresh. Ace of Trees, Ace of Pentacles, a new job, a new direction. 7 of Stars, sticking up for yourself. Identity, I love this card, sticking up for yourself. It's called the Faith card, but it's more about the faith in yourself and the confidence in what you're bringing into the situation. Here is the next card. We have the King of Stars. That's the King of Wands, a Sagittarius or Aries. This could have been the person of the past. Somebody could have left you behind. Somebody could have left and, you know, kind of gone far away. It wasn't your fault if that happened. The 5 of Angels, withdrawal. So I feel like you feel like, you know, things have kind of not worked for you in the way that you wanted. I would say don't communicate with this person anymore. Just don't communicate with them. It's unnecessary, and I feel like their intentions are malefic. They're not positive intentions for you at this time. The closure situation can be closure on your own. You don't have to welcome someone in order to close something out, to close a cycle. But you have the Star again. So I think Libras, this is just the preliminary reading for the manifestation series, but I feel as though in some way this manifesting energy has a lot to do with you bringing forward a new identity and then almost immediately finding a match. So not everybody's switching, but whatever, switching partners or switching love, but I feel like this is saying like super fast, super alignment, boom, there you go, your eyes lock and you will understand each other, whether as friends, business partners, whatever, it's going to work out okay. This is also the card of hope. So we'll work through this energy. I'm going to write this all down later so that we can refer back to it in future videos. But I feel like you start off bad, but you're going to be a spring chicken there. You know, Libra, I think that you really will. And I think that some good love is coming into your life, but that means you have to put everything away, and all the air signs, including me, Moon and Aquarius, so I'm not patronizing, be very, very careful with the devil and communication. Like, don't get into arguments with this person. Don't try to discuss and reason. Don't try to bring balance and harmony into, no, just let them go, because that will prompt you into a quick spiral down to, you know when you talk to an ex and it's just like lower and lower we go. Power. So, okay, yeah. Power struggles, that's what it's saying. And so I think that the only way to avoid a power struggle at this time is just to the only way to deal with a power struggle at this time is just to avoid it, okay? So Libra, thanks guys for watching. Next, we're going to do the next zodiac sign. Where do I put this? Okay. So here we go. Let's see. So if you pick number 3, slow down. I got nervous because I was taking too long. Gemini, hi guys. How are you doing? Let's pick let's pick a planetary card. I did shuffle for Libra. Good, okay. I just do it like this. There's only 12 here. We have the sun. Okay, blessings. Yay. Okay, good. So this is just the tarot energy. The sun is very good through this energy. It allows you to really bring forward the most authentic and genuine representation of that which you want. So stay in the light. Don't go into the shadow. Don't get cocky about it. Just bring your immortal spirit forward. Purpose and destiny is involved, right? So be very genuine with your energy at this time and tap that universal flow. Let it work through you. 6 cards for you, 7 of stars. So this is about, for me, I think that 7 of stars, 7 of wands is Saturn. No, Jupiter in Leo. It's definitely in Leo, but it's kind of like bringing forward your solar plexus, that which you want, and being proud of who you are, who you want to be like. The Ace of Trees again. Let me shuffle because I think that I'm picking up on the Libra reading. But we have the Ace of Trees, a new physical beginning and a new direction. There's a new seed is being planted through this period. So make sure that you see low vibrational stuff. This is Mercury, right? So this is associated, with your sign. And so you don't want to, you're vulnerable. This is Virgo and Gemini are vulnerable with this energy. Don't pollute your seeds. You don't want those seeds to rot and before they grow into trees, right? Like you want to invest your money into something. That's what's coming through. Invest in a new project and a new outcome. And I think it's going to be a departure, but it's going to be authentic with who you are. So yeah, I'm really feeling that for you. The next message is the Knight of Stars. Somebody's going to breeze through to give you this idea. Okay, so somebody is going to breeze through to give you that idea, and I think that either they're coming or going, and it's almost like they have ribbons in their hair, and those ribbons carry information. And so it's like a prince on a unicorn. Let's have fun, right? A prince on a unicorn breezes through, or a princess, depending on what your preference is, and they have ribbons in their hair, and those ribbons carry information, like record keeper ribbons. Imagine those. And as they float by, they tell you all this information very quickly. Very resonant with this card. I kind of love this card. It looks like a library slash like a web studio or something. Or internet cafes? Do you guys remember those? They're kind of long gone now for most places, but internet cafe, like a hotbed of information and a crystal straight in the middle. So this person breezes through, gives you this information through this time, and this is to do with your authenticity. Right now, don't pollute yourself with unnecessary energy. The Magician, that's Mercury, that's Virgo and Gemini right there. So we have impulse. You want to trust. See, when you're thinking about fighting with someone, when you're thinking about saying this and that, when you're watching other people's moves, when you're paying attention to what other people are doing so closely, then you're not watching yourself and you're missing your own impulse. And even the most intuitive people really definitely need to pay attention and listen to themselves. Like, these impulses can be very, how do you say this? The impulses can be very like gentle. They're not necessarily, you know, like it's not necessarily spelled out for you in the sky. So maybe this is, so you don't want to pollute your impulses and what you're hearing. The next message is Ace of Angels. This is a change of job, girl. Change of job or change of residence, but I think it's a glow up. I think that it's inspiration. Something yeah, something that you know you have to do for your job because of the manner in which it's going. You know you have to take this step. Even though you might be successful at what you're doing already right now, you already see how the pitfall is. So don't trust the pitfall. Excuse me, don't ignore the pitfall. You want to trust your discernment and the impulse. This person will verify it. They'll be through your life really fast. It might be so much as like a random email you get from someone, just a one-off. And then you have the Three of Angels clarification. And so I think that at the same time as you love what you do wholeheartedly, I can sense that. I can sense that you love it so much. But the point is that you know, it's like, are you going to be the last person to go down with the ship? You know, or are you going to jump when it's really convenient for you, which is right now, towards a direction, but you're holding on because your heart, because the Gemini heart, you know, the Gemini heart, it's like when it actually loves something, it holds it. It really does. It's Geminis are very, very loyal to the right people. And yeah, that's all I'll say. But expansiveness, it's calling you. It's your folly not to move forward. It's your folly to not move forward. Okay? So can somebody leave a comment for Gemini saying it's your folly not to move forward? That's very important message. And I don't know if I'll catch it when I'm going through this stuff later on, okay? So that's good. So this is getting better and better. Sorry to the first three. Actually, Gemini caught sorry to Libra and Pisces. I did the best I could with you. But now let's move on to the next sign. Let me know how you like this. I know it's a little long-winded. Maybe we'll do 2 more and take a break, and then just so, because YouTube doesn't like my long videos, I got scolded. So let's do this, because you know I can sit there for days and days. I love being a psychic medium oracle for the people. It's great. Okay, so let's take a look. 2 more signs. Okay, I was shuffling the wrong signs. I don't need to shuffle this, but hey girl, hey, whatever. Okay, so let's see. The zodiac sign next. We have Capricorn. Okay, so I know Capricorn, it's your season. Like, this is showtime. And I spoke with a Capricorn yesterday, one of my clients, and it's been crap for you because of Lilith, and now she's gone. And like, you get 3, like, I don't think you guys understand what you guys are about to get. Like, you should not be playing low vibrational money games. You should be like stepping it up, investing in some crazy stock, you know, doing moves, buying businesses, like head up out of the water. Definitely Capricorn, it's your time to shine, and it starts today. So it's not like a birthday, but it's like the celebration of the Capricorn energy. Such a glow up this year, such a powerful energy to bring forward things. Again, you're susceptible in terms of communication. I think that probably means, you know, keep your mouth shut about your plans. Like, you're going to be tested over and over again with regard to the things that you want to do. So the moment that you stumble and you say this or that, that's the moment the moment you stumble and say this and that, that's the moment you're going to regret it. I'm telling you. So it's not that you shouldn't talk, and it's not that Capricorns talk so much, but it is because you just have to zip it. And you guys know this. I'm a Virgo, you know, it's good. We're kin. So we have Taurus, 8 of coins, 2 of coins, 6 of coins, 10 of wands. That's hard work. You guys like that. And then we have Princess of Coins. Hey girl, hey. So whether you like boys or girls, this is going to be something for you, possibly a new romance that could lead to like a wild, wild love affair. But I think it transcends. It's not bad. It's like someone that is deeply inspirational. The earth signs are most triggered by this transit, I think. Princess of Coins, Earth, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Everybody's included in that. And, you know, deep progress forward through love and appreciation. You can't have hate in your heart, Capricorn, because, you know, you're fighting the devil. That's how he's going to get in. You can't have hate in your heart. Unconditional love, right? Even in the worst of times. Let's take a look at your card. You have Neptune, and you can barely see it. I'm so sorry. I can't do anything about it now. That's okay. We have Neptune, because this is like there's a unicorn, and then there's an orb, and it's shining on the unicorn, and there's a mermaid. Okay, just take my word for it. So Neptune has to do with globalization. It has to do making global moves. And what did I say? You just need to step it up as much as possible. Your operatives are the 8 of Coins and the 6 of Coins. It's like make money moves. And yesterday when I was doing a pick a card, I got Capricorn in one of the options. And I was like, yes, like I noticed that energy. It was that like, you know, the money in the bank energy, like carry me forward all the way home, you know, 100%. It's going to be really good. I tell you, it's going to be big money, not little money, big money. For whatever it is relative to you. If you want to do a project and you don't know, if you want to make bracelets and you don't know, if you want to make this or that and you don't know, this is the pedal to the metal. So it goes up the food chain. Not that there is, but there is a food chain. So wherever you are, do what's right for you and appropriate at your level, but you know, make gains. Capricorns understand what I'm saying. So it's time to make gains. Let's see. So you have the teacher, the Hierophant. So this is use your education, whatever education you have, whatever knowledge you have, whatever community you're a part of. You want to use that energy and momentum. This is the seat of Mars right here. So this is the energy we're under right now. So it's saying use that community, use your knowledge, use your credentials, use whatever you have to achieve things. This is constructive energy. Nothing here is about destruction and taking things away. This is only the confusion that comes through in communication. Lilith and Aquarius, we were expecting this, right? Something unexpected will come through. So always when you're charting out, because we're talking about like a 4-week period, although it's a timeless reading, it's good for any time you're watching this, 2019, 2020, whatever. But it's really set out for like about, I'm going to do it over a month. So it's going to be for whenever you're watching. It's going to kind of be on a roll. You can probably do this in about a month and gain the information and the manifesting potential by doing it this way. And so in the next month or so, but particularly in 2018 during Capricorn season, really my advice for you is to make time. So let's say you have a stacked schedule. Let's say that you're doing 10 things a day. Make sure that you're doing 8 things so you have a little room to breathe for setbacks and new information coming in. It will save you a ton of money, a ton of time. You can leave me comments or donations and say thank you when I've saved your ass through this month, because I think this is very important message. So you might be like feeling very powerful and like, oh yeah, I can stack my schedule with 10 appointments a day. But if you do that, you run the risk of burning yourself out. You want to be rested and ready every day. So you want to take 8 or 9 appointments and give room to breathe, however you schedule, right? Here is the next message, the Knight of Trees. So this is the Knight of Pentacles, custodian. This is like careful and deliberate movement forward. 2 of Pentacles. 1, 2, 3, 4. Carry it forward. This is Neptune. This is the seed of Neptune, the 10 of Wands. So this is like, because you're the plug. You're the one who is connecting all the other signs to this energy. So this is your connection, interconnection into the world, and you're carrying that forward to all the people around you. So in some way, you're not running a sprint. You're walking a marathon or whatever it is. Like your pace should be assured and steadfast and careful and pragmatic, okay? The next message is the Sun, guaranteed success. Here is the next message, the Empress, connection to women, reverence for women all around you, whether they are your foes, whether they're your friends, compassion and learning from the mother, listen to the mother. Queen of Trees, a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, the nurturer, more mother-like archetypes. So make sure you turn to that energy there. This is also transcendent for many of you. You know, that transformation from mother to child, that's happening as well. So if you are a female Capricorn, sun, moon, and rising, no matter what age you are maturing through this time. The next message is the Queen of Stars. Everybody matures all the time, but specifically here, this is the Queen of Wands. She's illuminated your path. You want to pay attention to Sag, Leo, or Aries and celebrate your victories, celebrate your success, be good-willed, be good wishing, and you will be very, very successful through this transit. Pretty exciting. I'm getting excited about every single one. I need to take a break though after the next one. So we have purpose. Okay, so speak with purpose. This is a lot of grounding energy too, right, Capricorn? So you can't just go and, you know, buy something. I know someone who bought, the year that Blockbuster failed, he bought a video rental franchise, or store, and I was like, what are you doing? That's ridiculous. Like, you know, and it's just, don't make informed decisions, make informed moves, and don't be foolish. Okay, that be kind and don't be foolish. These are just introductory thoughts. Okay, pretty neat. Okay, one more and then I'm gonna take a break, and then we'll do everybody else in about 15 minutes after. Okay, because it's a lot to take on, and I just did this before, so it's mindful. The next message is for Leos. Okay, so we'll stop at Leo this time, and let's pick a planet for you. Leos. Okay, the energy is flamboyant, dramatic, proud, and passionate. It focuses on the importance of self-belief, self-confidence. I think that Leo's big hurdle is believing that they can take it all on. Self-confidence. It's like, yes, I can confront this and find success. Mars is the Hierophant. Leos want to turn to Tauruses for guidance at this time. Very strong masculine energy coming through in this reading for you, Leos. I feel like this is going to be a month in which you really pay attention to the tangible and physical. In fact, all the signs are in some way really geared towards that. We have the majority of cards in an earth suit, right? So it's definitely an earthy kind of vibe and energy, pedal to the metal, you know, feet to the ground, that kind of thing. And I think that you're no different. And you can vibe in that crystallized form. So when I say crystallized, some people have been asking me, there's the spiritual, energetic level of thoughts and ideas in spirit. And so this is the manifesting in the upper realms of consciousness, the fifth dimension, and all of that stuff. When it crystallizes, I love crystals, you know this. When it crystallizes, it is brought into physical form. This is hard for Leo because you are of spirit. Leo is like spirit being, inspirational. Everything seems to revolve in this. You're the custodian of dreams. You're the custodian, not like Pisces dreams, like ambition, spirit, excitement, and hope. And so for you, sometimes it can feel very overwhelming when somebody asks, where are you going to put this down? Where are you going to put your money down on? Where are you going to put your effort down on? And so I think that this is going to be something in which, a season in which you gain a lot of self-confidence with regard to where you are putting down your efforts into, where you are actually grounding your energy and on what. Your shortcoming is the devil. And so with the devil, I feel like you are very much really needing to watch the way you communicate, because you're processing a lot of information. and I feel like you're learning as you go along, so you don't want to say things before the chicks are ready to hatch. You don't want to give away the location of the eggs, because like the fox will come along and snatch it all up. So you definitely want to be mindful of who you say what to and how much you say to anyone, even to yourself, out loud. Allow yourself to gain confidence by doing one step at a time. And as you materialize, as you crystallize your thoughts and ideas and put action to words and thoughts and spirit, then you will build the seedlings of new ventures and new directions. Physical. Here is the next message. We have the release, which is the death card. So some releases, you've gone through a big transition cycle. You're over that now. The Two of Stars, a change in direction. It's tough for Leo to make a decision sometimes. Leos and Libras really get along with that energy because they consider so many different options. So it's like, where does that energy ground? And so it's funny that Virgo is like the pinpoint between the two, because Virgos are all about grounding the thought into a specific point. So it's like in the scales of justice. Oh, that's a way to look at it. It's like Virgo is that needle in between each scale, and on the one side is Leo, on the other side is Libra. And so I feel as though you're feeling that way, like kind of in limbo. Something's changed, transformed. You have a million ideas, but which one? Which one deserves your attention? The High Priestess, intuition. Intuition rules again. Trust your intuition. You will learn this through the next month. And Two of Trees, Two of Pentacles, the same card. Step after step. You don't have to, you can have an end game goal, but you basically really want to in some way take it one step at a time. The next message is we have the Three of Trees, the Three of Pentacles, work, careful work, etc., and the awareness and awakening. So it's not going to be, this is my favorite card in tarot, the Last Judgment, the awakening, boom, ruled by Pluto, hey girl, hey, going direct on the 30th of September. I want you guys to remember the dates. August 27th, Mars. September 6th, Saturn. September 30th, Pluto. So this is Pluto, awareness, awakening. It's not I think that you guys will sort of kind of fumble around a bit. And so I think you guys will fumble around a bit, but it's not going to be without purpose. And I think that it'll crystallize in the specific direction. Also with the sympathy of someone else, so let people in to help you. Here is the next message, beauty. And guide, you are the sign of beauty. You are, hands down. The solar plexus, the sign of beauty. And so through that energy, if all else fails, ask yourself, what is beautiful? What is beautiful to me? Your desire is your virtue. And so that's why Regulus was in your sign for so long, right? So Regulus is the Star of Kings, right? Right at the end of Leo. And so ask yourself, what is beautiful? What is the altruistic way for me to move forward? And you will be moving forward because it's Mars. Okay, you guys, I need a break because this is long. I might take a longer break, so it might be later today that I come back and do this. But thank you guys for watching the first few videos, and go check out the overview video while you're waiting for me to come back. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk with you soon. Take care. Bye.